Notts County Talk, match reaction to Notts 2-0 victory away at Woking. Job done really. Woking haven't won in six, obviously off the back of some very poor results. The first half, from the sounds of it, didn't obviously make it to the game. One of the last games this season that myself or George won't be making it to. Didn't make it there, but we sort of said on our podcast that this is just one we've got to tick off. We can't have any stumbles. It reminds me a little bit of that Weirdstone game where we got the 0-0, where we should really have been going to that game and getting 3 points. Today, have we learnt from that? We've gone, we've battled, against a side that are physically much, much bigger than Notts. We saw what they could do in the reverse fixture at Meadow Lane. So even at 1-0, we had to be careful that they didn't get a sniff of getting back into the game. Even with 2-0 with the 10 minutes at a time, we didn't allow them back in the game. We shepherded it really well. Yaros hardly had a thing to do. So it is just a good result that just keeps us ticking over. Now, Eli Sam gets another goal. We've been patient with him for so long. Let's be honest. With some of the fan base, he was a bit of a running joke with the fan base. He's come on now. I think it's his sixth goal of the season, and he is getting crucial goals for Notts. Gets the one at Halifax to get us the point. Gets the one that puts the game to bed today. So Eli Sam and Birchnell for the way he's handled Eli Sam. Saying that he'd never moaned in training. He kept his spirits up, and Birchnell's managed that well. And this is the player I think now we're seeing, because his run has been for a prolonged period of time now. I think he's the player that we expected when he signed. So yeah, really, really happy for him. Happy for Rodriguez as well. Gets his first goal in a while, I think, since the Barnet game. Gets his first goal, and at a very important time. Notts could have gone 2-0 at half time because we had another chance not long after that. Good to see Nemain come into the side. Hope Carl Roberts' injury is not too bad. And as well as it sounded like Nemain played, got an assist for Eli, I would really like to see Carl Roberts back in for Chesterfield. I hope it's just precautionary ahead of that Chesterfield trip, because now that game, it was already massive. But us picking up 3 points, Chesterfield yet to play tonight, it could be even bigger. So be having a look at that Chesterfield result. Teams around us have won. Now, when we seem to win, everyone else seems to win. Stockport have won again. They finished the game with 10 men. They've won. Bournemouth have got their victory. Wrexham have got a victory. The only team that we've gained on is Solihull. But we're moving up the table. We've got games in hand that could potentially take us there. We all know what games in hand mean. It's going to be very difficult to get the results in the next few games we've got. But we now go into Chesterfield, a decent run with some wins in there, some hard fought draws, perhaps more games we should have won. But we go into that massive Chesterfield game now on Tuesday in form that is completely polar opposite as of right now before Chesterfield play to Chesterfield. We've got players that are banging form. You're looking at now, Cal Roberts is in form. We've got Ruben that scored. We've got Eli Sam. We've got three players there that if Wharton doesn't get a goal, they can get in with a goal and they can help us out. So we've got three attacking players in very, very good form now. We've kept the clean sheet as well, which I'm really, really happy about. We don't always seem to keep clean sheets, and even games where we defend well, like Halifax, for pretty much the full 90 minutes, albeit against 10 men, we still have one lapse in concentration. So to get a clean sheet is going to do world of good for Yaros, even though he didn't have much to do, and just get that defence, really shored up. Final thing I want to say is, obviously listening to the game, sounded like Richardson had a fantastic game again. That pace for me is going to be absolutely crucial on Tuesday night. His energy is going to be something that is going to help Notts push forward. I really like it. We saw it against Halifax in a one-on-one situation. If he's chasing back, he's sorted. So we're going to have the pace in there of Brinley, possibly the pace in there of Richardson, just to shore it up. And I like the way we're playing on the front foot, and we have a couple of quick defenders that can track back and sort of stop any counter attacks, which gives a lot more confidence that Notts can go and play. So it'll be really interesting Tuesday, and hope to see a few faces down there, and it should be a really, really interesting game. And today is just a job well done for Notts.